I believe any human being has the capacity to kill, you know. It's just that time and that moment and the trigger, innit? And that's it. It could take, you know, one punch on the temple and somebody dies. It just takes the right situation, innit? And any human being can do it. I'm Ofill Allen. I've done a life sentence for murder, and I'm here to answer questions from the honesty box. What circumstances led you to take someone's life? Well, the circumstances were a man had allegedly sexually assaulted my friend's girlfriend. When we went to confront him, it was a madness because being a 19-year-old, you know, young, innit? And I know I'm not a big man yet, innit? And I know I'm approaching a big man, and a dangerous big man at that. And then we went there, waited for him in the phone box to come. And then when he pulled up, he got out of the car, heart beating, innit? Thinking, you know, it's about to go off, innit? He's gonna have to explain himself. It's gonna be a mad thing, what the f***, But as we're walking up to him now, he see us coming and that was it, man. He just grabbed T and that was it. It was just off from there. Just blows until he let go of it. Yeah. A lot of violence, horror movie. A lot of people had to witness as well. 14 witnesses. Some of them recall it different as well. They added more that I don't remember doing, I didn't even do. But you know, when you recall horrific things, you're not gonna recall them accurately, are you? But yeah, they found evidence, found baseball bats, they found trainers with blood on them. Yeah, they had me banged to rights. How did you know him? I didn't know him. The girl that he allegedly raped, he knew her. They knew each other for a little while, a short period of time. Not long, I don't think. Maybe a few weeks or something like that. It could have been a little bit more. But they knew each other. I didn't know him. What made you do it? What did they do to you? Okay, what made me do it? What did he do to me? What made me do it is it's something that everybody reacts to, innit? Either, you know, you call the authorities or you react to it yourself, you know what I mean, and go and do something. And that's what we chose to, that's what I chose to do. Go and address it with my friend. He didn't do nothing to me personally, but obviously he done something to somebody close to me, innit? Female. Hence why I went and done what I did in it, to be a defender, you know what I'm saying? Somebody strong preyed on somebody weaker than them, so yeah, you know how it goes. What were you sentenced with? I was sentenced with life, 99 years, mandatory life, yeah? Have to serve a term out of that, which is called a tariff. My tariff was 12 years. I done 8 months on remand. That left me with 11 years and 4 months. Yeah, but I ended up doing 14 years and some more, which added up to 17 and a half. How did you feel in the moment? Adrenaline. Charged up. It's hard to explain unless you're in the moment, innit? It's like being in a fight, innit? If you've ever been in a fight and you know how it feels, innit? It's just mad feeling of adrenaline, innit? And you're pumped up and, I don't know, a tinge of like, rah, I need to get out of here. So a bit anxious, innit? Because you know what you're doing is bait. I knew what I was doing is bait. I'm on the main high road, Strathgreen Road, high road. So, you know what I mean? It's just a mad feeling of adrenaline and a rush of like, I don't know, man. Not something I want to go for again. Why was it not a manslaughter charge? Because my co-defendant didn't want to accept the manslaughter charge from the CPS, Crown Prosecution. They wanted us both to take the manslaughter. Not one accepting manslaughter and the other one just trying to go not guilty for nothing. Like, he didn't do a murder, he didn't do a manslaughter, he didn't do absolutely nothing, he's squeaky clean.
Did he go to jail?
Yeah, He went jail. He got an extra year than me, but still, we could have both got manslaughter. You know, it wouldn't be a life sentence and all the other bullshit that comes with it.
So he pleaded not guilty?
Yeah. But they offered us the manslaughter. That's what I'm saying. And he didn't want to take it. So, you know, that in itself, the man them know that's a violation. Just let it be what it was, man. And then obviously both had to live with the consequences, innit? But okay. Just being young, innit? How did your friends and family respond? They were devastated. Mixed emotions and thoughts and views on everything. My mum was obviously, everyone else, aunties, uncles, my missus at the time, yeah, my sisters, my friends, everyone was devastated. Like, what? Ofill's gone, what? No. There's no way they can do that. They can't, they're supposed to give him manslaughter or something or let him go because that guy was a wrong one. No. Injustice. They were absolutely devastated. There's a lot of mad responses all over the place, but yeah, everyone's got their freedom of opinion, innit? How does it feel to know you've taken a life? At first, it felt awkward. And after a while, I kind of just forgot about it. But you can't forget about it. It's always there. In the back of your mind, sometimes it springs forward to the front of your mind. It just becomes a dominant thought. And a dominant feeling, like, oh man, I've done something, like, that's the worstest thing you can do, innit? That's the cardinal sin, innit? Thou shalt not take a life. What higher crime can you get than taking a life? So the feelings, it's undescribable. But then, I remembered to myself what it was I done and why I done it. And that is the remedy for the negative feelings that I feel about it. And I remember to myself, in the future, that monster could have done a lot of nasty things to people. So, yeah. If I was chosen by the universe or whatever, God or whatever, to do my job, I done my job, I done my time, pay my debt to society and the law. Yeah, so just take a deep breath and lay it out and just feel normal. Do you define yourself as a murderer? Well, the English dictionary defines me as a murderer. The law defines me as a murderer. I was sentenced as a murderer. I don't call myself a murderer. I call myself a defender. The law says murderer. So we have to abide by the law. The law says I was sentenced to murder, so I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm a murderer. How was going through this psychologically affected you? In lots of different ways. I don't think we got enough time at LADbible to talk about that. You know, man, all type of ways, man. PTSD, all the letters of the alphabet. Because of jail, innit? And then the flashbacks of taking a man's life and all the consequences that come with it. It ain't right taking a life, but you've done it. Was it? Wasn't it right? Was it right? Wasn't it right? Do you know, did he, didn't he? But all of that, it's the aftermath. The judgment from people. So psychologically, yeah, it's paranoia. You know what I mean? Nightmares. Flashbacks. What do you know about life in prison? Year 1, year 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add another 10. What do you know about that? You know about expecting a visit. You ain't had a visit for all a year. Expecting a visit now and your visit don't happen. You get ghosted. You're sitting out there and no one don't turn up for you. feel like crying. But you can't. You have to man up and go back to the wing. What do you know about that? Huh? Do you consider yourself dangerous? No, I don't consider myself dangerous. I consider myself equal to every other human being. You know, now the system considers me dangerous. I don't consider myself dangerous, and a lot of people that meet me don't consider me dangerous. Me, personally, I don't consider myself dangerous.
Do you think any human being has the capacity to kill?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe any human being has the capacity to kill, you know. It's just that time and that moment and the trigger, innit? And that's it. It could take, you know, one punch on the temple and somebody dies, you know? You could scare somebody, boom, jump out on them like that and they get shocked, so scared they can die. So, you know, it just takes the right situation, innit? And any human being can do it. Do you believe in the death penalty? Well, I've been asked that quite a few times. If there's something so extreme, but you know what? The death penalty don't even make sense. So I'm not even gonna go where I was gonna go with that. Because if you lock up a man for life, natural life, that is a death penalty anyway. Being in jail, you're just alive in a box. Literally, you life a man off natural life, he's dead anyway. So what's the point in hanging him or lethal injection? Or it's just suffering enough, isn't it? Like leaving a man in there to rot until he dies. That's more of a punishment than ending it quick for him. You're giving him the easy way or her the easy way out. So do I believe in the death penalty? No. If they deserve natural life, and then they're gonna die in it. Would you do it again? Defend. Of course I would. I'm a defender to the end. And if I have to live with the consequences, I'll live with it. But I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I'm not wicked. I'm a good man. So obviously, like I'm saying to you, I just see good and I try and do good in it. And sometimes when you try and do good, people get hurt. But everyone's got to live with the consequences. Are you afraid you'll reoffend? Nah, I'm not, you know. I'm in control of myself. But you see that word, reoffend, an offence could be called so easy, you see. So if by chance I do cause some offence that I'm at, that's not in my control, then I just got to deal with it. I'm not scared of it, innit? Life is life. Life goes on, innit? Some people come out their house and just get hit by a bus. You know what I mean? So I just live my life. And I'm grateful. What would you say to the family of the person you killed? I'm sorry for what I done, you know? Because no one's supposed to get rubbed out like that. But circumstances have it in life. We all have to be responsible for our actions, you know? So as humans, when we put ourselves in a position that has consequences, sometimes the consequences go to that extreme where you can't come back from it. So it weren't my intention to take your family member. It's just the way the situation happened. And I'm sure if you have got your mum there or your sister there or your girlfriend and something happens to your girlfriend, you're going to be in my situation. And then that's somebody's dad or whatever as well, you get me? So just think evenly and just think humanly, innit? What got you through a prison sentence? Knowing to myself that I'd done the right thing, you know. I didn't do a wrong thing. I had times where I used to beat myself up and be like, oh, you went too far, man. You might have done the wrong thing, you know. Or then I'm like, no, you never. Whatever reason this incarceration is happening for, it's happening for a good reason, to maybe preserve you for the future. You've got to be out in the future. So yeah, will, determination, heart, strength, focus, vision. My music as well, writing down my lyrics and stuff like that, expressing myself through music, going to the gym And speaking to people, speaking to positive people, I realised in there quickly there's a lot of negativity in there. It literally is the belly of the beast, man. It's like the devil's gut, man. There's so much negative, demon-y people in there. You know what I mean? You can quickly, you know what I mean, fall in to that fold of thinking and that way of life, and then it's just going to spiral out of control, and it's going to kill yourself off one way or the other in prison, man, with drugs or violence or whatever bullshit it is, stress, depression. So yeah, surround myself with positive people that only speak goodness and want to manifest goodness. And that's how I got through, man. Have you been rehabilitated? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100 million, billion, zillion, trillion %. Parts of me still feel the institutionalization, but yeah, I'm good. I'm rehabilitated. I'm getting on with my life. I'm happy. You know, I don't even consider myself a prisoner, even though I'm a lifer. So yeah, I'm good. Rehabilitated. Check. How do people treat me or respond when they hear what I've done? With shock, it's like, what? No way. And the first thing everybody almost always says, no way, they locked you up for that. They shouldn't have locked you up for that. Everybody I meet says that. And they say, I'm sorry that you done that, man. Come here, let me shake your hand, or come here, let me give you a hug, man. Certain people are like, I want to cry for you. It's horrible, man. Yeah, let me shake your hand. Welcome home, happy you're home. Stay out here. A lot of people keep telling me, tell your story. Make sure you keep telling it. People need to hear your story. There's no one like you out there right now. You need to talk to the younger generation as well, make them know what's really like in jail. Because a lot of people glorify prison and make it look like it's, you know what I mean, a place where you can party and have beer packs and rare, and it's not really that. You've seen Banged Up. It's not really that, is it? It's not nice. People cry in there. People commit suicide in there. Do you believe you're a good person? Yes, I do believe I'm a good person. Like I said, good versus evil. I'm always on the good side. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't think I've done nothing that wrong defending somebody who was violated sexually like that. So, I think I'm a good person. Do you think of it every day? Yeah, I do. That's a good question. At some point, every day, the thought passes through my mind of what I've done and who I am. Because I'm a lifer as well, so I'm always aware of that. Do I have regrets? Yeah, loads of regrets. Bucket list of regrets. Like I said, it's a lot of years. It's over a decade. What did you do in a decade? Look back on your decade. What did you do with that? You know what I done with that? And then 7.5 in a cell. Like Groundhog Day. Repeat. So, yeah, I did a few decent things like university courses and non-vocational and vocational courses to make sure I'm sharp when I got back out into society and I'm employable and I can do what I've got to do, you know what I mean, to try and make a successful life. Yeah, man, I've got regrets that I missed out on my family growing up around me. You know what I mean? My nieces, nephew. Yeah. Being around my immediate family, my friends. Yeah. Not getting on holidays. Yeah. Not having the career I could have had from I was 19. Because I'm that guy, I'm just so creative and energetic. I knew I would have done something with all this energy and creativity and being successful, but I'm still on the path to doing it now, innit? Doing my music. And yeah, it's going somewhere. What would you say to any young person looking to take action into their hands? I would say, think very carefully about what you're about to do. And are you willing to do that time if you get bagged? And when you go jail, know what it is, you know? that could be you done as well in there. So before you take that action into your hands, just know what you're doing, man. Is it worth it? What are you doing with your life right now? Are you willing to throw that away? Or do you value what you've got right now that much over the situation? You have to think. It's only one life you got. Respect it.
For me, as a kid from the 90s, it was normal for me and for my other comrades to tattoo a swastika. I used to have a swastika here in the middle.